Everybody wants to make it in the music business. We dream about the big stage, the screaming fans, the streams going crazy. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Talent alone won't take you there. What actually separates the artists who quit from the artists who break through is just one thing. It's called grit. Today I'm breaking down the science of perseverance and passion from Angela Duckworth's book Grit and showing you exactly how it applies to your journey as an artist in the music business. If you've ever thought maybe I'm not talented enough or felt like this industry is impossible to break into, then this video is for you. By the end you will see why grit, not talent, is the #1 predictor of long-term success in the music. And once you understand that, you will know exactly how to approach your career differently. So what is grit? Angela Duckworth defines it as passion and perseverance for long-term goals. It's not just about working hard when you feel inspired. It's about showing up day after day, year after year, even when it's boring, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Think about your music career. Anyone can get hyped up for a few months, release a track, maybe play a couple of shows, but grit is what keeps you going when the crowd is small, when your Spotify streams are flat, and when your emails don't get answered. That's grit, choosing to keep moving forward anyway. A lot of people confuse passion with intensity. Passion isn't about burning yourself out or being obsessed every second of the day. In grit, passion means consistency of interest over time. In other words, do you keep coming back? Are you still writing, still rehearsing, still creating even years later? That's passion. It's not a quick spark of going viral. It's a slow burn that keeps you in the game long enough to build something real. And then there's perseverance. And this is the part most people underestimate. Perseverance means not quitting after your first failure or your 10th. Every single artist you admire has failed more than you probably realize. Ed Sheeran, he played to empty rooms for years. Lady Gaga got dropped from her first record label. The Weeknd released music online and got ignored for a very long time. But they didn't stop. They adapted, they improved, and they kept going. That's perseverance. And that's why they eventually broke through while others gave up. The writer also connects grit to something called a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities aren't fixed. They can grow with effort. For musicians, that shift is huge. Instead of thinking I'm not good enough, you say I'm not good enough yet. Every gig, every studio session, every practice is an opportunity to level up. Skills in music aren't handed to you. They are built. And the artists who understand that stick around long enough to see the results. Now here's the other piece of grit. Deliberate practice. It's not just about putting in hours. It's about practicing in a way that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Recording and listening back to your mistakes, writing dozens of songs knowing most won't make the cut, reworking the same verse until it finally clicks. It's frustrating, it's uncomfortable, but that discomfort is exactly what makes you better. That's grit, choosing the grind that leads to growth. Angela Duckworth even breaks it down with a simple formula. Talent times effort is skill, and skill times effort is achievement. Which means effort counts twice. Just think about that. You don't need to be the most talented person in the room. If you put in consistent effort, you will build real skills. And then, when you apply those skills to the real world, your effort multiplies into achievement. That's why the hardworking artist, the one who keeps grinding, almost always outlasts the naturally talented artist who gives up when it gets hard. So how do you actually build grit in your own music career? Here are 5 takeaways. Number 1. Define your higher purpose. Why do you make music? To tell your story? To connect with people? To inspire? That purpose will keep you steady when things get tough. Number 2. Fall in love with the process. Don't just chase the big break. Love the writing, love the late night studio sessions, love the grind, because that's where real growth happens. Number 3. Surround yourself with gritty people. If your circle is filled with people who quit when it gets hard, you will do the same. But if you're around other artists, producers and mentors who keep pushing, their grit will rub off on you. Number 4. Aim to improve every day. Focus on pushing your abilities, even just a little bit, and commit to constant, never-ending improvement. Small progress, stacked daily, leads to massive growth over time. And number 5. Develop a growth mindset. In music, that means believing your abilities aren't fixed. They grow with effort. You may not have the range, the production skills, or the stage presence you want right now, but with practice and persistence, you will. A growth mindset makes every setback part of your training and not the end of the road. So, if you're chasing a music career, remember this. Talent sets the stage, but grit keeps the lights on. Be passionate, be persistent, and give your best every single day. If this helped you, drop a comment below and let me know how you are building grit in your own music journey. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives on building a real, sustainable career in music. Thanks for watching.